Hey friends, we're on lesson 44. Pull out lesson 44, we will get started. First direction says draw a 4-inch line segment. So take your ruler, the inches side of your ruler, put the first measuring mark on the dot, and go to 4 inches. And then the next one says draw a congruent line segment, and we're going to measure it in centimeters. Congruent line segment, so also 4 inches. And then we flip it over, and we're going to measure in centimeters. So first measuring mark on the dot. And it is about, it's a little more, but since we're not working with parts of centimeters quite yet, I'm going to say it's about 10 centimeters. Oh, and they gave us the word about. So it's about 10 centimeters long. Number 1, Curtis drinks 2 glasses of milk for dinner. How many glasses will he drink in 1 week? Well, think about real quick. How many times do we have dinner in 1 week? We have it once a day, right? And then how many days are there in a week? And we're not just counting a school week, we're counting every day in a week. So there's 7 times he has 2 every dinner. So times 2 glasses of milk. That equals 14, and our label is glasses. Number 2, draw 6 quarters, 2 dimes, 3 pennies, and then we're going to answer how much money it is. So what's a quarter worth? We're going to do it 6 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarters. Now we need 2 dimes. Each dime is worth 10. And we need 3 pennies. Okay? So you remember how to count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, 100, or $1, right? So I'm going to circle that group right there. That's $1. So we have $1, $1.25, $1.50. So in quarters we have $1.50. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50. Now dimes, we have 10 and 10. We have 20. And in pennies, we have 1, 2, 3. And I have to write it as 0.3. I can't just write 0.3. If you want to do it with the decimal points, you can. If you want to leave those decimal points out and just put 150, 20, and 3, and then put the decimal points in later, that might be the easier way to do it right now. It's up to you. 3, 7, and 1. And if you did it without the decimal points, then you would get 173, and you'd go back in 1, 2, and put a decimal point, because there's always 2 decimal places behind the decimal point when we're talking about money. What is half of 18? So we can do a drawing of this if we need to, or we don't have to. We can think of what number plus itself equals 18. So can you remember something plus something equals 18, a double? If you cannot remember, then the easiest way to do it is to make 2 groups and start counting 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Each one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each one has 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. What is half of 8? Now, I think you can think of this one without making a drawing. Something plus something equals 8. It's a double, so we can think through our doubles if we need. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. So half of 8 is 4. Find each answer. So 200 plus 600. We can set this up like an addition problem. Or we can add the ones and get 0, the tens and get 0, and the 100s, 2 plus 6, and get 8. We can do that again over here. We can add the ones and get 0. Then we can add 4 plus 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 90, take away 10. So I can set it up on my paper like a subtraction problem, or I can go 0, take away 0 is 0. 9, take away 1 is 8. The other way I could do it is to take 1 away from the tens place and make the 9 and 8. Okay, let's do that again. Add the ones place. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 3, add the tens place. 50 plus 30 is another 8. Again, 0 plus 0 is 0. Add the tens. 0 plus 0 is 0. I didn't leave myself much room here. And then add the hundreds. 8 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. And last one, we can either take 10 away from the tens place, that would be the 4. We could take 1 away and make it a 3. Or we could do it the same way we've done the rest of these. Go 0, take away 0 is 0. 4, take away 1, or 14, take away 1. It's up to you. So 4 take away 1 is 3, and if 14 take away 1 would be 13. And if we were just going to do the tens and then the hundreds, we would just do 1 take away 0 is 1. That one was a little more complicated, but there's a few different ways to do these addition and subtraction problems after you get used to them. Make sure you pay attention to your signs because they're going to switch them up on you a little bit. Trace the horizontal line segments, vertical and oblique. So remember, horizontal, sun comes up over the horizon, that one's horizontal, side to side. Vertical is, keep bumping it with my sleeve. Vertical is straight up and down, that's vertical. And oblique can be slanty, any particular way, but it can't be straight up and down. These are oblique. It can be down like that, it can be down like this, but it can't be straight across and it can't be straight up and down. Okay, so going back, try to remember those. Blue, red, and green. Every time I forget to look for a crayon before we start. Okay. Real quick while I go get crayons, because it looks like my kids did not leave any out for me. I want you to figure out on here which one is horizontal, which one is vertical. There are 2 horizontals, there is 1 vertical, and there's 1 oblique. See if you can figure it out. I will tell you as soon as I get back. Okay. So horizontal needs a blue crayon. Horizontal is like the horizon, goes straight across side to side, right? So horizontal is this one straight across side to side and this one straight across side to side. Horizontal is a blue crayon. Vertical is the red crayon. Vertical is straight up and down. Straight up and down, not slanty at all. And then oblique is the green crayon. Oblique is slanty. Okay? We are also going to do it, I just realized what these numbers are for. We're also going to do it on the numbers. So, horizontal, straight across side to side. On a 7, is there one? Straight across side to side. Yep. Oops, that wasn't the greatest tracing. Nothing on the 1, but what about on the 4? That one is straight across side to side too. Vertical, straight up and down. Do you see any in the red? No, but I do see the 1 is straight up and down. And the 4 has 2 straight up and down lines, doesn't it? And then the oblique, there is 1 oblique line on that 7. All right, what is the smudged digit? So, remember we have to, in order to solve the problem, like one of the add-ins in an addition problem, we have to subtract. We have to go backwards in the problem. So, in order to figure out this, sorry, I just realized it's down a little bit. In order to figure out this, I have to do 65, take away 20, and that'll get me this answer. 5 take away 0 is 5. 6 take away 2 is 4. 45. 73 plus something equals 83. In order to solve that something, we go backwards and we do 83 take away 73. You can probably solve that one in your head. 3 take away 3 is 0. 8 take away 7 is 1. 1, 0. So the 1 is what's covered. And then 40 plus something equals 97. Okay, so we do 97, take out the 40, and then we'll get what's left. 7 take away 0 is 7. 9 take away 4 is 5. 57, so that means the 5 is covered. $4.12, $4.11, $4.10. These are getting smaller, aren't they? We're subtracting. And what are we counting backwards by? 12, 11, 10. We're just subtracting 1, aren't we? Let's keep going. So it's 409, but we can't just write a 4 and a 9. It's 409, so we need to have a 0 in the tens place. 408, 407, 406, 405. There's no tens. It's just 100, a hundreds place, and a ones place. So let's check this. They're making us practice something we've been working on. 75, 50, 25. Can you tell what they're subtracting? They are getting smaller, so we're subtracting something. Go backwards, see if you can figure it out. 25, 50, 75. We're counting by 25s, aren't we? So when they go this way, the way we read, we're subtracting 25. Because it's a little easier, why don't we go this way first? Because we're going to be counting up when we go this way. When we go backwards, we're going to be adding 25, 50, 75. What's 25 more? It's not going to be 100, it's going to be 200 because this is 175. Then 225, then 250. Okay, let's see if we can find the pattern now going this way. 50, 25, 0, or 100. 50, 25, 100. 75, 50, 25, 125. Take away 25 is 100. 75, 50, 25, 100. 75. And then 50. So let's go this way, see if it sounds right. 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50. That sounded like a pattern. Sounded right. That is a super tricky pattern until you get it figured out, and then it'll be a little easier. Okay, that's the whole thing. If you need any help, let me know.